I remember calling her one day and yelling at her and saying, "You just don't want it bad enough." I learned a lot from my sister in terms of her mental health. So before her passing, we were never that close, completely different lives. And I remember calling her one day and yelling at her and saying, "You just don't want it bad enough, right? If you wanted to have a job, if you wanted to get out and go to the shops, if you wanted to do those things, you can, you just don't want it bad enough." And it was my complete lack of understanding of how mental health worked. Because up until that point, I had never experienced what the current term of depression or anxiety is. Yes, I had a very dark childhood, but even back then, I wouldn't say I was depressed. I would just say that I was confined or I was excluded with things, but I was still a pretty happy kid. So I was very ignorant when it came to mental health. And I remember thinking to myself, I don't understand what you're going through. And I got really upset at her. And unfortunately, a couple of weeks later, she passed away. And that started to make me think about, well, maybe I was wrong. Again, being self-aware, right? What led me to believe that?